Hey y'all, so I wasn't going to record this. I was just doing my personal reading for myself, but it got super juicy, so I felt like I needed to share. Somebody's already trying to mess with my freaking throat chakra, of course. So this is talking about a somebody planning to do something. They're planning and they're about to take action and doing something to decay beauty. Okay. Now I took this as a direct affront to myself, nothing vain or anything like that. It's just like I literally like lived through Beauty and the Beast. It was a huge thing in my life, and I have the tattoo on my wrist from Beauty and the Beast. And so I took that as a this is some kind of threat towards me, and I'm doing a personal reading for myself, okay? And then I got the Trickster, the Unbound, which essentially says that like whatever attempt is gonna occur is gonna be unfruitful. They're literally gonna dissipate into the void, essentially. All right, so then I asked, like, who is it that's trying to decay the beauty? And we got sister and stepmother, which is just hilarious. Because I had the evil stepmother and the two wicked stepsisters. Absolute nightmares. All three of them. Trippy AF, though, right before the stepmother ended up, like, I knew she was messing around. But anyway, she started getting like, I don't know if I could say this on here. Spirit, can I say this on here? Let's see. No, I can't. Okay. All right. So, all right. Anyway, so this is for entertainment purposes only, guys. This is speculation. So take it with a grain of salt, all right? Okay, so then I asked, what is the vocation of the sister? And we got waiter, and I was like, that's weird because, like, you know, a waiter is for a guy typically. So I was like, are they pretending to be a guy, like shapeshifter kind of thing? Because also this could be my actual birth sister because it doesn't say stepsister. So this is, I have a sister. She passed away 9 days after she was born. Her name was going to be Susan. And then when I was in elementary school, there's this Susan character that was like really hardcore bully to me. So I just feel like there's something weird with that going on, especially with all this like reincarnation energy that I've been picking up on. Literally seeing people that look exactly like my friends from the past doing tarot, and it's just super weird. And they have like the same energetic signature as them, stuff like that. So anyway, I asked if that's what was going on. It said yes, they're pretending to be a guy. Okay. Now, as far as the stepmother, let me see. What is the stepmother up to, Spirit? Well, she's not anymore. They got, you know, the marriage got dissolved or whatever, but you know, this stepmother energy, I honestly feel like I'm cursed. Like there's some kind of, and I'm not trying to put that on myself, okay? It's literally just from experience. You know, it's like saying like, it's like if your arm is broken and then you're like, my arm is broken, and somebody's like, don't say that, you're gonna make your arm broken. It's like, no, my arm's literally broken, bro. Like, cut that shit out with that crap, guys. Just because you can't see something doesn't mean it's not there. Even though if you just dug a little deeper, you'd see it for yourself very easily. All right. Raid attack, but in the reverse. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That it's getting blocked. Thank God I can't handle any more attacks. I really can't. Trying to enter in reverse. So yeah, I'm not saying this is, you know, the actual woman that was, you know, married to my dad or whatever. I'm not trying to say that she's really up to anything right now. She very well could be. I don't think so. I think it's some other entity playing out that role again. Okay? Or trying to. It's just like it's the evil queen energy, like from Snow White, is like the really bad one that I just think of. So, although my story was mainly it's Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella was like my story. But it was a lot of them. It was a lot of the stories. My life is really weird. Okay. Some of you could relate out there. This could be just some kind of sick curse they do to babies when they're born, and it's just like some weird thing that they do to people. But crap, what was it? Where was I going with that? Oh, and so can I talk about what I'm thinking about? Okay, that's a yes. Okay. It's like a yes, but like not a full yes, but like so the reason why I say that I don't necessarily think it's actually her anymore is because towards the end there, we were, you know, hanging out together and partaking in the beverages, okay? And so, you know, getting a little loosey lips there, and she said to me, "I know, Tara, I know." And then she got down on her knees and said, "Please forgive me." And it was like crying. And I was like, whoa. I was so confused. Now I know what she's talking about. I feel like I know what she's talking about. And it's actually like the one main thing in my life that really confirmed everything for me, that made me realize I'm not completely batshit crazy. And so, you know, I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I had no clue, you know? And she just kept saying, I know, Tara. Like, she knew this, like, big looming secret. And then she's like, and I remember saying to people, I was like, it was like she was, like, begging me forgiveness, like, someone would do to, like, Jesus or something. I'm like, I wrote a poem about it, you know, like, look in the mirror and ask your own self for forgiveness at the end of the day. Like, that's my recommendation there, buddy. But not buddy. I don't like, I just sounded condescending or whatever. Anyway, I'm not trying to lower myself, you know, any more than I've already been lowered. Okay. So that's my TED Talk with that. Now, where are we going with this? I don't know. I just felt like sharing that. I think that's pretty much it. Should I go any further in this? 3 5s. That's like a no. All right. Yeah, so that's it. That's just a little story time. You know, like I said, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not trying to, you know, offend anybody or step on any toes or whatever, okay? I feel like I should be allowed to speak my story, but if every time in my life that I try to speak stuff, I somehow end up, people, you know, retaliate or whatever, and I honestly am at the point where I don't give a fuck. I truly do not care anymore. But, you know, and that's what this made me feel a little better to share, because this is like, this card is like, fuck around and find out. That's what this card is. So, All right, guys, that's all I got for you for right now. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.